Always post me on the internet.
What have you seen from Dylan the last couple of weeks as he's gotten more and more experience? How have you seen that kind of play out?
Yeah, I'm seeing it play out the way I thought it was going to play out. He's been that, for the last few years for us. You just haven't seen him. He's taken advantage of all of his opportunities, and we're super proud of him.
What stands out about the way he's played the last couple of weeks, especially?
Oh, he's just got a good nose for the ball. He does everything. He does everything right. He's got good field presence. He's got a good sense for keying and reading. And he's got it. I think we're all starting to realize how special this kid is.
You've been eyeing him for a while. What gave you that confidence in him?
Well, it's just the way he comes to work every day. Since he got here 3 years ago, he's just been a lunch pail guy for us. He's pretty close to a 4.0, if not a 4.0. He's on time. He's tough. He's dependable. He's smart, and he brings that work ethic to practice every day. He's been a solid contributor on our special teams. Like I said, our most trusted guys are on our coverage units. That was him last year. So he was showing all the things that he could do, prior to this year, on special teams last year, and still doing that, for us a little bit on game days on the special team side too. So awfully proud of the kid. It's but not a surprise to me.
Is there anything you guys obviously practice going after the ball and getting the ball out? But is there anything about him and Kanena that has led to that success?
Yeah, no, they're just good football players. They're just up in their game is what they're doing. And yeah, we do put a lot of emphasis on hawking the ball, but that to actually do it, in a football game is something different, and we put a lot of between myself and the defensive staff, we put a lot of emphasis on hawking the ball. It's been a big point of emphasis this season, and they've really have executed on that plan.
What's their challenge going up against a running back like Braylon Allen?
Well, it's a big challenge, right? We don't want that guy to get started. That's been the big message. We want to, of course, we see that in training camp all the time with our own guys, and we know how to defend that. We got to be big, and we got to cage them. And we can't let those big guys get started. Or it's like a train; they just get faster and faster and faster. So we got a big challenge ahead of us. Braylon and the other back, are both really big, fast, dynamic runners. So, we'll have a good challenge on Saturday.
Just going against Caden and Jordan, does that get you guys ready for somebody like that?
Well, we don't go against them anymore, right?
Right.
But in spring football and fall camp, we had a lot of chances to go up against those guys, and yeah, it does. That's a staple to this program, though, is to have big, bruising running backs. So, it's not going to be the first time we've seen it.
Is there one thing you can point to with Kanena as to why he kind of turned a corner a couple of weeks ago and seems to be playing a much better football right now?
I think it's just getting more opportunities. Like I was telling Jeremy, these things aren't a surprise to me. These guys have been executing, since they've gotten here in different venues, in spring football and fall camp and in practices. So to see them get rewarded for all their hard work now is really fun to watch.
Probably a stupid question, but does the emergence of those two guys, does it change the way you think about recruiting at all? Or?
No, not really. Not really. I mean, they're sophomores, right? So, next year they'll be juniors. We still need to keep recruiting the way we have been.
How has Tariq kind of impacted those guys? I know it's probably frustrating for him with the injury, but how has he kind of impacted those guys that you've seen?
Tariq is what this program's all about. He's tough, smart, and dependable. He's had an injury, and that's made him take a step back. And then we've really seen his leadership qualities come out. We love Tariq, and he's done a great job in that role. And you're going to still see Tariq. You're going to still see a lot of Tariq. I'm hoping, that we're starting to see him in practice right now, and he's starting to move around pretty well. So, you'll still see Tariq out there.
What you thought of James getting on the field and playing? I know he's played the special teams like Dylan for him, but what has he brought when he's got onto the defense?
Well, his very first play in the game was a big play, on the quarterback, and I was really, really fired up to see that. It was the first time he had been in the game that early. In that role, so that was fun to watch, and we got him about 14 to 15 reps, which was about right. We wanted to take a little bit off of Rosiak, just because of their roles in special teams, not grinding those guys out. But yeah, he went in and did a great job for us. We didn't miss a beat with him in there.
Show that length, and I mean, why do you guys have him like that dime roll? Is he really effective as a pass rusher? Is that what you guys have seen? Or?
Yeah, well, he's fast, right? He's fast and he's long, and he's got a good sense for the football. He's just a good football player, right? Again, like I said about Kanena and Rosiak, when they were young players, I feel the same way about Cruz. He's a star in the making.
Thanks, Andy.
Yep,
Appreciate
you
it.
bet.
Good to see you.